Hello, and let's talk about the affiliate plan. You know, making money is paramount in business. You know, if you're in business and you're not making money, then business isn't a lot of fun. But if you start making money out of a business, then business can become very exciting and very rewarding indeed. And that's why myself and my co-directors have created the Advertising Net. We realized that there was almost like a void. There was an empty gap in the marketplace. Never before has a company come together like this, advertising and network marketing. And what I mean by that is that we provide a very valued and needed service. Combine that with a very powerful pay plan, and you've got yourself the best of what can be delivered from the internet. You really can, because if you've got an affiliate pay plan that can actually help people market their primary businesses, then people then can start generating what we call multiple streams of income. And so the affiliate pay plan behind the Advertising Net has been built on that premise. Now, as I said, between myself and my co-directors, we had the luxury of being able to take all the good of what we've seen over the years and then removing all the bad and just giving the good. And so we got a clean piece of paper, and we've got a brilliant idea. Now the idea is that you expose everybody in the affiliate pay plan through some very clever advertising at the bottom of every web page to every person that then grows underneath that person's team, as it were, on a daily basis. And so what actually happens here is people are going to start seeing your advert on members that have joined your network somewhere down in the genealogy. And this is very powerful. So what I want to try and do is get this across to everybody on this video, how simple, or how very simple this business really is. You see, in network marketing, the industry now is been around since 1945. That's a long time, and it's come up for 70 years of existence. And the early pay plans were very structured, and they all revolved around what we call the premise of a very basic unit-level pay plan. That's how they all started. But they've evolved, and different methods have come about. And we realised that the most successful system that's ever been created, which generated more millionaires than any other system at all, is empowering what we call the power of two. Now that's come about because if you take all of the distributors, all of time created, that surveys have been done, and they've realised that if you take everybody that's been in the industry, and remember it's a multi-billion-dollar industry to this day now, and it's growing and growing and growing, but the average person over all that time has only ever sponsored 1.9 people. So that means if you've got a pay plan that involves qualifying with more than two, it isn't going to work for the majority. And so we built our whole business and our whole pay plan around the power of two. And so we need to find a pay plan that would work to that blueprint. And then we realized that if we could then overlay the advertising. Now what I mean by that is the advertising that everybody's doing out there with their web pages over the affiliate pay plan, exposing that to the power of two, then the progressive advertising that people are going to see on a daily basis is mind-boggling. Now what's going to happen is that you're going to kill two birds with one stone. Now I've said this before, but I cannot stress this enough. People at the moment, they join the Advertising Net because they need the exposure of the internet and the advertising it can give them. But why not earn a secondary stream of income? Now, by default, some people will be signing people up. As word gets out, the websites will go out there and people will start looking for this service, and then people are going to start joining, and you're going to have a downline without recruiting them. That in itself is exciting, but what about if you actually put some effort in and start utilising the power of two and teaching that to other people? You see, the whole premise of the power of two is that two people find two people. Okay, that would give you four. Now four people will find two each, that would give you 8. Now 8 people will find two each, that will give you 16. Well, that's how we built our pay plan. We built it on what we call a 2x4 matrix. Now that little 2x4 matrix is so darn powerful because once it's filled, you can't, there's no more people can fit in that matrix. So what it does, it forces open another matrix. And so what we do is you are then moved and you then fall into the next matrix, forcing yourself through. Now the people that you've introduced, once they've got their 30, they then push through likewise and fall underneath you. And so the actual duplication starts to take place. And this is where the power of our pay plan really comes to light, because this little 2x4 matrix is just so darn powerful. Now, You sponsor more than two, say you sponsor 3 people, then all of a sudden the power of 3 starts to take effect. Now let's say you sponsor 4 people, the power of 4 starts to take place. Now we've built the whole pay plan using incentives. Now we've overlaid incentives into the pay plan so that to qualify for the incentive card program, which you can get in as a silver distributor, so you fill out the bronze matrix and you roll into the silver matrix, fill that out to get qualified for the car payment of $300 a month just as the silver. You need to sponsor 6 people. Now 6 people need to be qualified with 2 each. That's going to put 18 people into a 30 build matrix. Can you see what's going to happen here? This creates a huge tsunami type spill. Now I cannot stress how important this is. Now if you're sitting in that matrix and you haven't sponsored anybody and all these people are dropping down underneath you, the advertising net isn't going to pay you. Well, why should we pay you? You haven't done anything. Because you've bought a service, you're getting the benefit of the service because you get your web page, you get your traffic coming from the internet. But what we want to do is we want to encourage you to benefit from the third form of advertising by sponsoring 2 people. So once you sponsor 2 people, we're going to give you your commissions that have been banked in your back office for you. So if you haven't sponsored anybody, you're going to have commissions sitting there. Sponsor the second person and bosh, your commissions are released and you've got money. Now what's going to happen is you're going to get excited because all of a sudden you're going to put 2 people in, which is going to then push more people down. So it's a business of pushing people down and pushing people down and pushing people down and pushing people down. And as this business starts to mushroom out and effectively geometrically grow, everybody's advert is then replicated on everybody's page through the multiple levels of the people within the affiliate pay plan, which ultimately goes down 12 levels of duplication. Now let's just use the power of 6. So you've got 6 people that introduce 6 people each. You've got 6 people in your organisation saying, I want to get a car. So they're all going to go and sponsor 6 people each with 2 each. You can start seeing how the power of this advertising is going to take hold. So if you go and look at the bottom of the web page, you'll see these little adverts of the people that are advertising their business, their primary service, their primary business, whether it be a mortgage broker, a bread and breakfast, a printing business, whatever it is they're advertising. You'll be able to see their products and services being advertised at the bottom of your page, so you can look at their profiles and see what they do. I mean, what a fantastic way of doing business, where the members share their businesses with other people through the affiliate pay plan, and what's more, you're going to get rewarded. And what are the rewards out of our pay plan? Well, you've only got to look at the figures to see what's possible. Now remember, you can either have 1 page or 3 pages. If you have 3 pages, then there's a little bit more qualification. Then you need to benefit from those incentives. You need to have 10 and 2 each. Okay, we call it the 10, 2 and 10s, 10 and 2s. So 10 people with 2 each, and then you're going to benefit for 3 times on the incentive. So for example, at the silver level you're getting $300 on a car plan. If you've got 3 pages and you're multiplying your business by a factor of 3, then you'll be earning $900. It's powerful stuff. So I urge you to go through the pay plan with a pen, piece of paper and a calculator, do the numbers and see what it's going to do for you. It's fantastic stuff, it really is.